welcome back to an episode. We are again somewhere in the Normandy together with Kelly and the Galaxy map. Look at that. And we are going to disable some false signals in Sanctum and maybe even stop some missile attacks. Yeah, just kind of depends on how long the Sanctum mission will take, but let's land on that. Flying enemies who are on cover, sure. Alright, who do I want for this mission? Who do I want? Sanctum. Let's go for the... Yeah, you know what? No. Let's do some biotic. Jacob and Jack. I haven't gotten those two recently, so let's see. We've got some barriers over here. Alright. Let's see. I mean, barrier is kind of cool and all, but, That's a few seconds, yada, more maximum and whatnot. Duration. Trying to absorb more damage. Yeah, so either it stays active for longer. And look at it. A whole minute. Recharge time 12 seconds. So that basically means you can keep this up all the time. The duration may not be necessary, but having it stronger might be better overall, right? Anyway, I will separate that into one of the following. So, do we want to give him some extra health? Weapon damage, actually. Like, health is okay. Oh, look at that. 30% additional health. That's a lot of health. Maybe the idea of him is to stay alive for a little longer. Wait a minute. How come the pull ability doesn't need to be level 2? And we got, like, incendiary ammo maxed out. It's kind of weird. It's really weird. Okay, let's just look at the numbers here. I want to know... okay, that's 40% or 25 from the weapon damage. Him not dying would be pretty cool, but him also dealing more damage would be maybe even greater. So, let's see. 2, 7... Nah, okay. I mean, I could get this to level 2 though, but there's nothing really changing here other than the duration. Maybe like the pull field here. Keeps your target suspended for longer, sure. Okay, it's nice to have the pull thing, but the recharge time is the same all the time, so this is one reason why it doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna let him deal more damage like that. So, Jackie, what am I gonna do with you? Also, warp ammo. It's kind of interesting. Wait a minute. Is this... Oh, squat. No, wait. Igniting the target and all nearby enemies. Right. So, this is only for him. Good. Because then we also have like warp ammo, kind of the same thing, but somewhat different. Let's see. Pull also, same idea. Evolves a shockwave into one of the following. Yeah, your shockwave power obliterates. Now has a wide impact radius. So which one do we go for? Either wider radius or more damage. More damage is always more better. And using that most of the time is also kind of funny. So. What about this one? Lost until overridden by another ammo power. Yes, he only has like one. But oh, squad powers maybe. Okay, very interesting indeed. Yeah. Nah, they all just keep their unique powers active if anything. So as I said, more damage, more better. I'm gonna get heavy shockwaves, and the rest just goes into warp ammo like that. Okay. And we are good. And what about the damages here? She gets, of course, the Geth Shoddy. The Carnifex is always there already. And Jack has same capabilities. And we have to use our weapons. Sadly, I don't have another sniper. When will I be able to get myself another sniper? Disable the false distress signal. Alright.
Ambush.
Yeah. It's not really an ambush if they come out of a doorway. Let's see. this one gets active, warp ammo gets active, and shockwave goes over here, pull goes over there, that pull goes over here. Alright. Should I attack them from up here though?
They've seen us.
Boom, 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 boom. This is insane. If you have multiple...
Target down!
Yeah, if you have multiple biotics and use shockwave constantly like that, it's just...
I've got him.
Entirely weird. Oh, that's not good.
Bitch! On target!
Yeah, the warp stuff is supposed to eliminate things, isn't it?
I'll throw you like a toy!
Alright, yeah, tactician now. Perfect. We don't have any more ammunition, right? I have to get closer.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
That's all.
Gun!
Okay. One has to say that those
Quiet,
two...
just how I like it.
Yeah. Those two are just amazing in the team. Let's just look around here. Like sometimes there's hidden stuff at the start of a level, but yeah, sometimes. But maybe not this time, which is actually quite nice. So... What do we get? Refined iridium, yes. Anything else? Heavy ammo though, that would be sweet too. Alright, awful lot of... Wait, what was that? Doors, no. Some stuff to read. Some datapad.
A shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
Right. Now how many do we want?
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Broadfield mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Alright.
Incoming!
Look at how powerful that glass is. Pretty cool.
Get over here!
I can take you home.
They even with the shield and the barrier and whatnot, like does the cool work on the shields? I don't know.
Have a nice trip!
It kinda. Not really though. And get rid of the shield.
I can take you home.
Not quite. Okay, we have to save Jackie here. They're extremely defensive. Maybe go with another shot right there. Perfect. Let's see. That one's going to lose pretty much everything. And up he goes. Boom. Almost got it.
Target down!
Nobody left but us.
Yes. Isn't that great? It also self-regenerating, that glass. All of those impact zones just disappear. Replicating glass, self-replicating. That is actually a very interesting development. So what do we got here? Closure notice. Listen.
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Alright. Alright. So, going to the left seems to be the way forward, so we go to the right. What do we got here? Okay. We can bypass stuff. Good. Let's save first. Righty. Oh yeah. This one. This one is over here. This one goes over there. Credits.
Hey cousin, that jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show
So we got some... Oh. Toilet stuff. Sweet. So, does it have a secondary entry though?
Hey, cousin.
Nope.
That jerk Selim just fired me for no reason.
Alright.
I swear the guy has it out for me.
Anything else to do? No. Whoa. What happened here? Oh. Sounds like an enemy. Say that.
Yeah!
That is just insane. Yeah. That's not good.
Get over here! Drop!
Nah. Like they just get incapacitated and then the shotty happens. That is such a cheat combination. Like those two are actually pretty good. Because incapacitating the enemy, well, you can either shoot at them, which gets rid of the enemy immediately, well, or maybe after a certain amount of time, but incapacitating them until you deal an awful lot of damage to them, that's actually a very good strategy. What do we have here? Refined iridium yet again, another 400. Maybe we end up with either 2,000 or 1,200 units. So 3 or like 4, maybe 5 times. And another one. Okay, so my guess is 2,000. And some power cells for the heavy. Good. 120. It usually means we've reached our limit now. And our heavy thingy is at, yeah, 875. I think that's the maximum. And more iridium, yes. And even more iridium, even more, yes. So, that's the 2,000.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
Okay, perfect. Which basically means everything that's good is in here.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Really? I made it in here alive, so... Oh, that's not good. Right, we got ourselves 2 mechs. Uh-oh. That's an explosive. You should not hide behind an explosive crate. We got 2 mechs over here. That's also very interesting. So what do they have? Do they have... Oh, yeah. Why are they going right in there? That makes sense.
Sure thing.
What do I even... You guys definitely... And I'm dead. Right. So I got attacked and I lost my shielding. Right. Those mechs are definitely somewhat of an issue. Oh no, wait. My shielding. What about that? None of them have the ammunition. Okay. That worked. Perfect. Oh no, Jack's dead. That is not good. Definitely not good. So, let's see. Okay. Slowly. Alright. Oh, no. Go. Okay. So, I can't resurrect them, that's not good. The team needs to be a bit longer. Right.
Assessment requested.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. I am so dead. I am so dead. Ah, crap. Okay, maybe I need heavy weapons now.
They've seen it.
Alright, so first I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna switch to the flamer. So that one is going for the incendiary. Why can't I use... this weapon's already using this ammo. Okay, that's weird. Maybe I should try to... Fragile crate, that's not good.
Nothing can stop me.
Still stand at the wrong position. Okay. Okay.
Nothing can stop me.
Okay, we got one Ymir Mech done. Those things are real pain. And we got it.
Nothing can stop me.
Yeah, easy if you use the right weapon for it, of course. So, what do we need? That's actually... Alright, they're almost done. Yeah. Oh, come on. I got attacked from somewhere, but I don't know from where. Now I have to... Ooh. Yeah. Now they're pretty much dead. What are you? Cannon is out. It's not cool. Its stun effect is definitely not helping. No way. I need the flamer. Okay, so the wait for it.
I can walk.
So what do we do? Cool. That's not good. Okay, we got only one. Only
Yeah,
two.
that's gonna blow up.
Okay. So, what do I do? I mean, this is really good shielding. So far as the wrong weapon for it. Wait for it. There you go. Finally.
I've got him!
Destroy you.
Alright, so everybody back.
On my way.
Positioning!
I'll get there.
Yeah. Come on.
Gotcha.
Need to get back here. This is definitely not the nicest place to hide. Really not.
Like a toy.
Engaging hostiles!
Nah, okay. We also have like normal weapons for this. Is there are two coming from the right, that's not good. Yeah, they're getting closer.
I'm going in!
They're definitely getting closer. So let's
Nice trip!
Take you. One down.
Direct fire! Medical support!
wrong weapon. Which one do I need? This one.
Hostile!
Ah! No, wait a minute. Right. Okay, back to that one.
Time to pull!
Watch the landing.
Alrighty. So, let's see. I do need to get... Oh, okay. Good. No, wait a minute. Now I got all of the clips here. Good. What about that one? That one is maxed. Good. Oh, okay, let's save. That was a little tricky. First the heavy mechs, but the flamethrower is actually quite nice. Because if you mess up once, you can just realign. You can just aim better next time. Oh! Maybe you can get this stuff down from there. Oh, actually.
Hostiles are cleared.
It's a really good strategy. Okay. So, what else? There's a medical kit here. So, nothing over there. We got ourselves another major thing. Perfect. Now, if you could just move a little to the side here, that would be sweet. The thing is, you cannot use the melee attack if you are holstering your weapon, because you're also holstering your hands, kind of. Right. Which way do we need to go? To the right? That's weird. Yeah, it looks like we have to go that way. That's kind of strange. So what is this then? Ah, that's the sideways route. Okay. Let's bypass that save, get some cash. And that one. And then we have this one. And that's that, and that one. Credits. Yeah, also have to bypass that one. Nice. Oh, and there's another sideways route. Wait a minute. Is it this one? No. So the way forward is that way. Oh, okay. What do we got here? Client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client, he asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. Yeah, but it's a loss of trust that happened here. Definitely not good. Definitely not good. But now we know what we can get from here. Another Prothean artifact. Or maybe they just meant the Prothean artifact from before. Because there are an awful lot of Prothean artifacts over here. So, what have we got here? This one. That one was over here. Just 3. Okay. So it's supposed to be easy. Distress beacon control. Alright. That's that. No bonuses from here. Let's deactivate it, and then we can be up that one. Goodie.
We did it.
That's not how you deactivate something. Right, we got 2 more points, we got a nice level up, and deactivated distress beacon at Brunfeld mining facility. Eliminated Blue Sun's resistance as well, and got a decent amount of credits and iridium at the same time. Perfect. So, Commander, you got another message?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Perfect. And what we got? Javelin MK2 missile launch detected. ED. Planet of origin, Franklin, Skepsis system, Sigurd, Cradle. Distress beacon detected. Message to follow. The Alliance colony on planet Franklin is under attack by Batarian radicals. The terrorists took control of a nearby Javelin missile base and have launched 2 missiles at the human colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent, 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. The kill switch for the missiles are inside the base and under heavy guard by Batarian fighters. Alliance forces are overwhelmed. Losing this colony, the first of its size in this sector, would be a devastating setback to Alliance expansion in the terminal systems. Requesting immediate assistance. Alright, that is the next mission, actually. So let's get ourselves off of the quarters. We got that much. And the stop missile attack, that is the next mission that we're gonna do. But I would say we took our time already, which means we're gonna do this in the next episode. And for now, I'm gonna spend a few more points on the character. Let's see. Do we have anything in here? Yeah, I want to max out Warp. Overload is kind of... Overload would have been very useful. What's the problem that I had right now with the fight? Getting through the energy shielding. The thing is shield and synthetic damage. 104. The first one is 120, 140, and a little bit of stun, but only for synthetics. Oh, that's good. That could be very good against the mechs, actually. Think about it. Like, level 2 makes it very good against mechs. You don't even need to get it even higher. Anyway, weapon overheat damage, that's pretty nice, 160. So the idea is not to have it deal an awful lot of damage. The idea is to use it against mechs most of the time. So this is a mech anti-mech ability. Warp is an anti-armor ability. Yeah, that's basically it. Interesting. Yeah, and you don't necessarily need this any higher than that. Heavy overload greatly increases overload damage to stabilize the synthetic enemies, causing them to explode when destroyed. Greatly increases the explosion radius of overload, making it easy to hit multiple targets. Now, what was the problem that I had right now? I mean, it was 2 mechs, yes, but dealing more damage in order to take out an enemy is maybe better than spreading out the damage but still having 2 enemies alive, right? So let's say you have 2 enemies, you need to deal 200 damage to them. If you can, you need to deal 100 damage per enemy in this case, so 200 added together. So if you were to deal, let's say, 100 damage, you could instantly kill them. Let's say you need to deal 120, let's say you can upgrade your ability to deal 100 or maybe 120 damage, which is a little bit of overkill, but it definitely is enough to destroy 1 target immediately. Or you could do damage to both, but only 80, right? So you spread it apart, but the enemy is not dead. And in this case, it kind of behaves as if nothing happened. The enemy is still alive, you still take damage, and in the next, you could say, turn, right, afterwards, you still have a higher chance of dying, right? Whereas in the other situation, you definitely deal enough damage to take out an enemy, right? And you make it easier in the next turn because there's an enemy, one less enemy to fight. So dealing more damage to 1 target is better than dealing slightly less damage but to multiple targets at the same time, if you don't manage to kill them. That is basically the threshold. You need to deal enough damage to get at least 1 enemy away from the battlefield all the time. So yeah, anyway, so much to that. Let's end the episode, and then we are going to destroy the missile stuff, stop it from happening. The thing is, we only have like 5 minutes in order to make that work, so we have to be very, very careful and basically rush that mission. If it is similar to the meteorite thing, then we definitely have to do this. And also, there, I think, was some upgrade stuff that I was able to get from the previous mission. There we go, some heavy skin weave, 5 out of 5. Shepherd gas plus 50% health. Wait a minute. I need to get to the heavy skin weave. H for heavy. There we go. No, heavy skin weave 4. So the thing is, you read that and you think, oh, you get plus 50. It's another plus 50%. No, it's an increase of 10%. compared to the percentage numbers. And you just get a plus 50. But anyway, still a decent upgrade. Let's do this. What else? Weapon upgrades? Nothing. So requires one more heavy pistol damage upgrade. Assault rifle, can't do that now. SMG, same thing. Shotty and sniper. The thing is, I do not. Sniper rifle steal plus 50% headshot damage. This bonus affects the entire squad. Yeah. What about this one? Squad bonus. Your entire squad's assault rifles are now much more accurate. Upgraded assault rifles battle. This is actually very interesting. Because the way the weapons get upgraded is not in terms of just dealing more damage, but dealing more damage in a very strange way. Squad bonus plus 50% heavy pistol damage against armor. Again, it's not more damage, but damage in relation to something else. In this case, compared to the armor. Upgrades heavy and hand cannons for the entire squad. So, this makes more damage against armor. Only armor. And this is what you should use that pistol for. The assault rifle makes the spread from the thing not go too far away, so you can deal more damage. It's basically a damage increase, you can say, by tightening the spread a little bit. And then the sniper over here just increases the headshot damage. So in this case, the playstyle gets better. So if you are better at dealing headshots, then you're kind of rewarded for that. So it's a playstyle bonus. What about the SMG? Plus 50% bonus gun SMG damage against shields and biotic barriers. So again, similar to the heavy pistol. So you are getting rewarded for using the right weapon against the right kind of health bar, right? In this case, this weapon against shields, that's the better one. And then the other one is the heavy pistol over here. Then we got the shotty. How does that one behave? Shotguns have... shotguns, heavy shotguns, and assault shotguns. Isn't the shotgun already assaulty enough? Double their rounds. This bonus affects the entire squad. Double their rounds, how? More efficient heat sink materials improve the absorption and dissipation of heat. Allows for smaller, easier to carry heat sinks. Okay. Very interesting. So it basically means you can shoot more often. Like per clip, I would say. Which means this weapon becomes more spammy. The idea is for this weapon to be used as a spammy kind of thing, then. Very interesting. I would at least think that way. Like, if you only have like one shotgun shot and you have to get another clip, that means you have to go in. The shotty has to be good enough. So that basically means if you go in there and if you make every hit count, right? It's also a little bit more forgiving because you can just fail once more. But in this case, you're basically getting rewarded for using the shotgun because this is how that goes. Very interesting thing. But in a way, right, dealing more damage to a specific health bar with a clip is kind of like having more ammunition. Except that more ammunition would mean, with the same amount of attack speed, would mean that you draw out the damage, but you are still able to deal more damage, right? Because without clips you can't shoot. But if you increase damage, you basically shorten the whole thing a little bit. Very interesting. Interesting. In this case, I would just... If the shotgun would just deal more... if it would shoot more bullets out of one shot, so that it kind of behaves like a damage increase, right? It would still kind of have the same risk-reward kind of thing. Like one shot, make it count, right? But if you make the shotgun too spammy, then that may go against the whole idea of getting in the fight and being close to the enemy, right? So the idea of risk-reward for the shotty should be to have like more possible bullets that could hit, right? That might actually be a thing. So the spread is still the same. So you have to get close in order to minimize it. But you have like more bullets that could hit. The bullets themselves don't deal that much more damage, but because there are more, would kind of work. Interesting. In terms of armor, there are no upgrades, and yeah, health bonuses, absolutely great. Right, so much so to that. Let's end the episode and continue, of course, at another time. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual, and ta-ta!